Hello everybody, welcome to part 5 of Evil Within 2 Classic Mode. Okay, so now we are halfway through chapter 11. Now we have just looted the labs before I've come to save this. Now we're going into the labs again to finish off what we need to do. Now the lab scene, as soon as you get the chip, a lot of enemies will spawn. So I'm just preparing a few supplies here, but to be honest, I'm just going to skip most of the enemies. I'm just go straight to the boss fight with O'Neill. Okay, so we're heading back into the labs again. There's not much to do now. Just I'm going to head straight upstairs to trigger the scene where what we need to do. So, okay, since I've looted everywhere now, which is useful for later on, I don't need to worry about picking anything up now. Right, as you can hear, there's a few enemies that have spawned upstairs. So now, up the stairs, there's a fuse over here. I think there's a fuse. No, I must have picked that up already. So I'm going straight into the lab room here. Is it room 3? I think it's room. Yes, it's room 3.
What do we have here?
Okay. Now I already know the code. 0128.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Alright. Cue the scene. It's a bit gruesome, I know. Yeah, but anyway. So this guy has a chip inside the skull. One of the STEM workers. So this chip will allow you to open the door downstairs.
Oh,
Alright.
thank God he's already dead.
Just gonna check the
I gotta
computer
get out of
anyway,
this lab.
just to collect some files and things that I need. Because I plan to platinum the game after, just get all the collectibles. Since I'm doing classic mode, I'm going to plan to platinum it anyway. Okay, so now, as I said before, there's enemies that have spawned now. Downstairs is very busy downstairs. You've got a witch, you've got one of those screeching creatures. You have to take this guy out here, because you'll be ambushed either way you go. If you go the other way, you'll be ambushed from someone out the door. Just take that guy out. I just took him out with a harpoon bolt and stomp. Okay, the first thing you need to do here, as you go around the corner here, there's a witch. So now you just need to avoid the witch. Which she turns around and then sneak into this to the left here. It's not really worth it to try and kill her and then gain attention from everybody else. Okay. She's going to turn around now, and that's your cue to move into the left, and then you don't need to worry about the switch anymore. So now we're going around this corner here. There's a couple of guys over there doing their thing, and there's a screeching creature, lady creature. Oh, I don't know what the name is called. If she's not in sight, then you can just go unlock the door. Just stand near it, and then run back and hide. Those two won't get aggroed. They won't see you. Just have to worry about that screeching creature.
Hope I can still catch
Okay,
up
so once
Harbinger.
you run in here, and you jump over this rubble here, you're fine. Okay. Yep, don't worry about them. They can't get over there. So now, this is the boss room. Before you trigger the boss, just go around, pick up some ammo and things like that that you might need. The room has a lot of sort of liquid nitrogen canisters that you could use on the boss fight itself. But I have a method for this boss fight.
Voices.
It seems pretty effective. So I'm going to use a shot bolt. I've got shot bolts ready. Okay. So let's skip this cutscene and then here we go. So first thing, just shock him. Then pull out your shotgun. Unload in the face. 3 bullets to do. Then try and line of sight him through this pillar here.
Gotta put the flames out.
He's like a tank. He takes a lot of ammo to kill. So seriously, headshots with a shotgun in the face, in the head, does the most damage you can do. Alright, so we're going to try and rinse and repeat the same method. Just use your shotgun now. Alright. He's still up. I must have used 9 rounds now. Okay, here we go again. And one more. Okay. So that's phase 1 done. And now he's pretty pissed.
That's it! I'm done playing with you!
And to be honest, I don't know what's changed. He's put his mask off, but he still has the same moves. He might be a little bit faster now. Okay. Now I'm out of shot bolts, I think. Only got 1 shotgun round left, so we're just going to use a different method to finish him off. Now notice the room is full of fire, and that's quite hazardous, so just pull these switches here, or you could shoot them just on the sprinklers. Oh, he's right behind me there.
You can't get out of here!
Now you can use this liquid nitrogen canisters around, and if he's near, you freeze him in place.
I'm sorry, mister.
Now
Let me
using
get away.
explosive bolt now. One. Explosive bolts do a good deal of damage. You see how much it takes to get him down. I'm loading him really. He takes a lot. He's really like a tank. Okay. So I only got 1 explosive bolt left. He should be coming around here.
You must be cleansed!
Alright, so now I'm out of shot bolts. Explosive bolts. Now just using my pistol. There you go, he's down. That was a fairly good run of this boss. If you make every
What happened?
ammo count,
How
it's
did
good.
O'Neal get
If you
turned
miss a
into
lot,
that thing?
I don't know.
it's
I've
bad
been locked
because
in my
it
safe
does
house
take
since you left.
incredible amount.
When Liam called and asked me to meet him, I was
Of
so
ammo to
relieved
kill,
to hear
but
his
yeah.
voice. But he wasn't Liam. I tried
Okay,
to Theodore
so back
Wallace.
to the
Poor
story.
guy.
You didn't have a so what now?
Let's take a look at this machine.
I think it's on
So
the
he's dropped a flamethrower. A broken flamethrower. You can't use it. To use it, you need to kill another Harbinger, or two of those Harbingers.
I could use this, but it's
But in
broken.
classic mode, I'm not going to bother doing that, so I'm not going to
Found the
use
right parts.
the flamethrower at all. So I'm just going around now just to see there's an extra loot that I didn't pick up before. Oh, stood with the fire there. Okay. Yep, I think that's about it. But there might be something in the bag outside. I might have not checked that. So I'm going back, I think. That's what I was doing. Yep, there is a bit more handgun ammo there. Oops. Into the fire again. I'm certainly going to need more explosive bolts. Excuse me. Alright, so there's another mirror there. And an option to save, which I'm not going to do.
Weird stuff in here. Looks like he was building something.
Maybe that machine he was talking about.
So what comes up next is that you'll be taken into another area of the game, sort of dark and big open space, and that's a different type. You have to be like strategic in that place as well, because you get ambushed quite a lot in that place. Gonna need some more shotgun ammo, so oh no, checking the lockers I think.
We've got to stop meeting like this, Detective.
Right. Nothing. I don't have any keys and I've drained all my lockers, so yeah, I need to craft a few things. So always check the lockers first, in case just I don't need to craft anything otherwise. But now I have to craft some stuff. So I definitely need shotgun ammo. Maybe 3 or 4 will do. Out of shot bolts and out of explosive bolts. I only can make one of those anyway. And some smoke rounds. Smoke bolts. Alright, I think we're good to go.
So you know Theodore Wallace?
Of course. He's head of recruitment. But what's he doing in STEM? And why is he doing this?
There's a lot going on that you don't know about.
Theodore
wants Lily for
still
himself.
out there.
You saw what he did to O'Neill.
Still haven't dealt with him yet.
He'll do that to everybody in here if he has to. He'll tear this place apart to get his hands on her. I can't let that happen.
Alright, looks like another stable field emitter, which we've got to destroy.
What is it?
I'm not totally sure, but it looks a hell of a lot like the stable field emitter. Whatever
The stable
it is,
field emitter.
O'Neill said to destroy it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I know just how. It's me.
Alright, so now he's calling
Have you
Thomas,
finished?
I have.
Good.
Got it.
and she's going to use her explosives to blow it up.
I'm almost ready over here. Let me know when you're good to go.
Okay, so before you talk to Torres, there's a statue behind here, which is missable if you talk to her. So okay, now you're ready to
Tell
go,
me something, Torres.
and we're just going to head straight in.
Is that enough to take care of this thing?
Like tent and it's ripped.
I'm good to go.
I'm going to check out the equipment in the other room. Good luck, you two.
So now there's a cutscene here. I can't really skip. It's just a cutscene where
Okay, here we go.
They blow it up.
Operation Kick Ass happening in 3, 2,
Yeah, why don't they back off
1.
a bit?
Are you okay, Torres? Torres? Where'd you?
Right, I skipped the rest of that cutscene. Now you're in the place called a void. I think it's called a void.
Go there.
And it's quite dark.
See if it's everything you dreamt.
And you're like constantly running through a puddle of, was it blood or something? And
Oh God.
you could really get ambushed here.
You're here.
People pop out the ground and ambush you. So the best way to avoid them is just hug the wall to the left. You'd be able to skip most of the enemies if you just hug the wall to the left. Well, still be careful though, because you still can get spotted. Now, I'm a bit impatient. I'll let what's it. But the best thing to do is to be patient in this. I just want to get through this as fast as I can. Hasn't been that long since I saved it, and I don't consider NEAL that much of a tough boss fight with the method that I was doing. Alright. Now, she's getting a bit too close for comfort here. If she starts leaning over, I think she spotted me. There you go. A bit too hasty there. She's running over here now. I'll probably have to take her out. No, she's changed her mind. Beyond her, there's this sort of big, fat, explosive guy who would blow up if you get too close. Ideally, you want to stealth him too. But he moves very slow, and it's quite tricky to like sneak up on him from this distance. So I'm planning my tactics here, waiting for an opening. I decide to go take this lady out. She's holding an axe. I mean, crouching speed is too slow for my liking. But of course, you can't upgrade it. Okay, that's the bit done. No, I don't want to get hit spotted by him. He could actually kill you one shot. And yeah. What my mistake is here, I was trying a bit impatient here. I ran towards him and then he spotted me. So look at that. Just look what happened there. My impatience didn't help. My crouching speed was too slow, so I decided to run up to him a little bit. Too close for comfort, and then he could have just killed me. That means I would have to done the whole NEAL boss fight again. Luckily, he's done. Yeah, and some other guy has spotted me now. This is not exactly very stealthy, is it? He's coming. I had to take him out. Nope, I have to take him out. He's determined to get me. The bolts are pretty good. They have a knockback. And yeah, by itself it's not that powerful, but because it knocks them down on the ground, you can stomp on them. It's pretty handy. Alright, now, there's just one more guy here. No, some other guy decided to spawn there. So I've got to worry about this guy as well. I'm just thinking to take him out too. So far, everything's seen me. shotgun, stomp, same kind of thing. Alright, gonna risk it and grab that gunpowder over there. Alright, now finally you're going to take this guy out. There should be, hopefully nothing else is going to happen in between me taking this guy out. Oh, and that's the first section. So you've got to open this door now with the crank. Okay, so the same thing applies. Just hug the wall to the left as much as possible. There are more ambushed as you go. If you get too close to the centre, you get ambushed. So I think if you go and grab that gunpowder, you will be ambushed. Looks like they get ambushed anyway, but she just spawned a nice spot for me to do a stealth, so I might as well grab that. But she's holding the axe, I'm holding the axe too, so pretty safe. Use the axe, grab the axe back. That guy's running over here for some reason. He's having a jog. What? Oh my god, there's two of them there. I'll have to kill them. This guy's seen me. Alright, now tactically I said to hug the wall, avoid all conflicts, but you know, that's what happened here. In general, you're less likely to get aggroed by enemies if you hug the walls. Now, as you get closer to the point you're meant to go in, there's crawlers that will appear. And I don't want to fight those either. They take like 3 shotgun shells to kill.
Mom never gave up. Not like you. She tried to tell you. But you were too stupid to listen.
Okay, so there's another cutscene.
No, this isn't right.
So you have to continue on. Keep hugging the wall to the left as usual.
You refused to listen. You lost them both, and then became lost yourself.
You know anything about me?
Myra understood that goals can be achieved by submission, by joining.
Right, and this is the final area of the void. And the only thing you need to worry about are crawlers towards the end. There's quite a wide open space here between the enemies. I don't think you get spotted here. Now you can get the smoke rounds ready, just in case. I'd rather use a smoke round on the crawlers than have to waste like 3 shotgun ammo. Just in case they get spotted. It's hard for me to see them too in this dark area. Now I know this is slow going, but because in classic mode, you have to just take the path of least resistance, and just be careful. Now after the scene here, well after a few cutscenes after this, you get to head back into Union, which is a pretty dangerous place now. Well, I'll talk about that later, but it's pretty damn dangerous. Anyway, this is where you need to go. You need to get to the staircase that leads down out of this place. Now I'm crawling around because there are, well, other crawlers around this area. Nope, I can't just jump down there, I have to go around. But you're fine, as soon as you hit the staircase, you can get out of here.
Now you come. When it's too late, you're always too late.
After all this, you still want to be reunited with Lily?
I do.
So this is an unskippable
I need to
scene.
find her.
Well, I just wasted this one. That was an accident.
Come to me.
Don't know why I did that. Put my controller down.
Lily? Is it really you?
Okay, so skipping this, and then you wake up in your house. Well, after this bit. Torres is
Come on, man.
having a bit of trouble.
Get you out of here.
There are certain cutscenes you can skip, certain cutscenes you can't skip. For some reason I can't skip this.
You can't let him get to you. You gotta give that son of a bitch some payback.
Sebastian? What's wrong? Are you all right? You've been working too hard. It's making you delirious.
Myra?
Okay, so now you're back in your house, in a sort of memory.
Torres. Where?
Now there's a few things you need,
home.
collectibles you can pick up here if you're going to get some achievements. Or some trophies. I'm using the PS4, so there's a photo slide in Lily's room. I'm not going to bother with that. And there's a few things you can interact with, like paintings on the wall,
Lily?
and photo frames and stuff. Like if you look at 3 things in this house, you get a trophy. But I've got those trophies from night
That
mode, so
letter.
it doesn't matter.
Myra's last communication. It was hidden with her files. It sounded so crazy at the time.
So Myra's written a letter to you?
My
Yeah, I've read
dear
that.
Sebastian,
Skipping it.
She's
Yeah,
right.
you started to
She's always been right.
get a grip
Theodore
now.
uses my own guilt against me.
Theodore's been manipulating
Guilt
him.
for what? It's their fault, not mine. They took everything from me. I didn't start any of this, but I'm gonna finish it. And God help anybody that stands in my way.
Wake up, Sebastian!
Okay. He's fine.
What?
Unfortunately, Taurus has died.
Hoffman? What happened?
She brought you here. I'm sorry, Sebastian. I tried to save her, but
No,
You shot her, yeah.
I shot her.
the bullet wound was
Superficial bullet wound.
She died from injuries
don't think
sustained in
that-
a battle with those things.
Don't think so.
Damn it. She didn't have to die like that. She was a good soldier.
But you know, he had hallucinations. You can't really blame
She just wanted
Sebastian.
to save Lily. And now she's dead. It's all my fault. Again.
No, Sebastian.
Okay. So now
It's not your fault.
it's just this dialogue scene,
Don't let him do this to you.
which I can't skip.
You're right. That goddamn son of a bitch. This is what he wants. Trying to make me feel guilty. But he's the one who did this. Not me.
Looks like
He's the
Fallout.
guilty one.
It really does. The animation. The animation.
Okay. It's time to...
That's not the problem.
What do you mean?
I picked the theater.
Okay, so finally I could skip
I
a
think
bit.
that I found.
Great.
It's not.
Okay, I'll go check.
Okay.
A few more things, Hoffman. Theodore's...
That sounds. And in here.
He almost... And there was... I know...
Yes.
How did you... Right.
Now we
Team
just
psychologist.
started chapter 13. The team psychologist.
Esmer...
Don't feel. She want. She knew.
Oh,
Yeah.
Esmeralda. She's felt.
Sort of
That's
got over
What?
Don't hate until.
Taurus'
I
death.
can't...
Okay, now she's holding an assault rifle. It's not... I don't really use the assault rifle that much.
I'm sorry, Esmeralda.
Basically,
sure
they don't
you
really
didn't
give you
die
much
for
ammo
nothing.
for it.
I'm gonna hunt him down like the dog that he is.
Okay, finally I got in control of my character again. So, just drinking some coffee. Don't need it that much, just to be tip-top condition, because we're going to have a dangerous walk across town now. Walk across Union. And it's a super dangerous part of the game now. You can die. Even just trying to get to the hotel that we're meant to go to. Right, I'm just again scavenging. There's nothing to do here. Just picked up a condenser. That is for crafting ice bolts. So here we go, loading screen. I expect it's loading a lot because there's a load of new enemies now. There's the Harbingers now, which is basically O'Neill. You got O'Neill bosses walking around, and you don't really want to deal with those in classic mode. Just avoid them. Okay, so now I should be using the computer just to get out of this screen. Metal pipe, nails, smoke powder, and the condenser. You could craft each of those bolts with those. Okay, so here we go. We're going out into Union now. Now, there's a statue here behind the wall. Just go and grab that. There's several statues around Union now, but I'm not going to go out my way to go and get them. I'm going to head straight to my objective point, which is the hotel. Okay, so now you're introduced to this new sort of red sky Union.
Shit. That really is a stronghold.
What's going on in their stack?
And as soon, yeah, it sort of tells you, yeah, look, there's a Harbinger. So that's my destination. Now, just get safely across town without dying. Simple as that. You basically want to avoid anything you can. Now I thought someone would have spotted me there, but I think the Harbinger is just shooting those guys over there with his flamethrower. Yeah, stay hidden in this place. Now, the Harbingers, just like the sort of chainsaw lady bosses in the previous, they sort of like drift towards you, like they smell you out on the patrols, just to make things a bit tense. So he's doing his patrol now around this building. Now that explosion there has alerted those guys over there to come over. But if I stay hidden in this bush, I should be fine. I'm going to just wait here for opening to go over to the right hand side. Now, he's walked to the left, the Harbinger. He's going to come round again. So I'm just going to stay here for just a little while, not too long, just to make sure we're safe. Now I've got my shotgun ready in case I need to. So hopefully he should turn back. Now, I could just go now, but wait for this Harbinger to do his rounds again. You see, he takes out enemies for you. Well, that helps. So now I think I can start making a move now once he's gone. Okay, so now I'm making the move. Now there's two guys over there and there's another sort of explosive fat man over there too. He's going in the direction I want to go to. So maybe, yeah, using a shock bolt, smoke bolt, just to get a bit of stealth here. And then I'm going to take this guy out with a stealth. They only take one stealth to kill. And unfortunately there's another one over there. So this is where a sort of dangerous part happens. There's a couple of firemen, fire on, fire off guys over there with this guy. Now you can't really do knockbacks to this fire on, fire off guys. Shotgun doesn't knock them back. And the harpoon bolt doesn't really knock them back either. So best way of dealing with them is either use the ice bolt and smash them up, or use the electric bolt, which sometimes stuns them onto the ground for a stomp. So I'm just going to go take my time and try and find the right opening to stealth this fat explosive guy without alerting those guys over there. Because this is just... Actually, I was thinking to see if there's an alternative route, because it does look a bit dangerous. But as I seem to recall now, it looks pretty damn dangerous over there as well. So I'm proceeding with proceeding with caution here. Okay, so now I'm just going to study this guy's pattern. He's going to go up and down. He's going to walk up there, walk back here, and then I'm going to go for the kill when he comes back and turns around again. He decided to do a little 360 spin there. Bit of a trolling move. If you're trying to stealth him, he does that to you. It explodes in your face. So you decide to run over here. Weird action there. So now I'm trying to go. He's about to turn around. We're going back to go for the kill. I've got my shock bolts ready in case I get spotted by those guys over to the left. Okay, he's dealt with. Now, the trouble begins with these guys. Because more or less, once you kill those two, there's a shortcut to the hotel, which pretty much is where you need to go. Just need to deal with these guys. Alright, those two are pretty close together, so I need to try lure one over here somehow. So with a harpoon bolt, maybe I could lure one. This is a silent sort of weapon. If you get a headshot, you might be able to kill them with a harpoon bolt. Certainly not when they're on fire though. So maybe this guy here, I could go for him. Now it's difficult to get a headshot, especially when it's sort of moving around, going on fire, everything like that. I could have shot them. No, I missed. It looks like it missed. Yep, he spotted me. Now, shotgun, you see what happens here with a shotgun. It doesn't really do much damage to him. If I could stealth him, I can. He's going to go and fire again, isn't he? So, that's not going to be a good idea. If he goes up for fire, I can't stop. And he did a 360. See? They don't stun with a shotgun. They don't get knocked back. Now, yes, you need to use an ice ball. That's the most efficient way to deal with these guys. I didn't think of that yet. Oh my god, there. My goodness. They're super dangerous. And I'm really shitting myself here. So electric bolt then, come on. That should work. If they go down, you can stomp on them. Okay, one down. That almost killed me. There's another guy here. So maybe I could just run past him. He's one over there. Maybe I could jump over the wall and run past him. But no, I think he's going to see me. What am I doing holding him around? No, this is where I need to go, just the hotel. So I just ran. The hotel is just over to the right here. Now watch out, there is another sort of Harbinger walking around here. There you go, you can hear him. I didn't bother those crates, just want to get out of here. Oh my god. There you go, safety. Once you're in here, you're safe. And then...
The hotel's clear, Hoffman. Are you done with your tweaks?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, I'm sending you the coordinates.
So now, we're just before the firewalk. So now it's a good time to save. So don't start this firewalk without saving. She will give you an option. Do you want to go? So you say you don't want to go yet.
I can't let you...
So is staying. The only way we're gonna get this, the only... Who's gonna help you then?
You know just what
Of course I do.
that you are.
You might want to prepare for this.
Yep, you
Are
might
you
want
ready,
to prepare.
Sebastian?
So say you're not ready yet.
Okay. But don't take too long.
Right, there's a few things to pick up. Some ammo. There's a Hoffman's journal there. If you're going for trophies, it's missable. Yeah. There's a couple of fuses in the drink machine there. So once you've looted everything in this hotel, you're ready to go. You're ready to go and save it. I mean, you're not ready to go yet. It's pretty advisable to save it because, yeah, pretty mandatory in fact to save it here. You probably will die in the next scene. So going upstairs just to check if there's something in it here. I don't think there is. So I think I'm not going to pick anything else up anymore. I'm not going to go outside, I mean, anymore. So yeah, I'm going to go into the mirror now and make a save. So I'm preparing for the firewalk, which is one of the most difficult parts of the game, in my opinion. You certainly need to get some ammo ready for this. Freeze bolts, they are very useful in the firewalk, for my thinking, because you can be fighting a lot of those fire guys. So just stocking up. I need more medical syringes, maybe a medical kit too. So you don't really... Well, I'm maxed out on handgun ammo, but... But anyway, so now I'm about to save it, and we'll be doing the firewalk and pushing on next. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.